how to enroll yourself in classes through the My Campus portal on our website. So the first thing you do is you're going to want to go to the SCCC website, sccc.edu. Up in the top right, you're going to see My Campus portal. It's probably hidden behind my face, but it's there. Okay, and then you're going to want to log in. If you don't know your login information, you should contact either the Student Success Center or the admissions office, and they'll be able to help you get that. So you'll just log in. And then you should be brought to our new dashboard. We updated it a few days ago, so if you're familiar with this, then you'll know that it looks a lot different. You're going to want to find the Enroll in Classes tab. Mine's up here. Click on that, and then click on Plan and Register for Classes. Okay, and then there are two things that you're going to want to utilize when you're looking at classes. The first thing you're going to want to use is plan ahead. So we'll go ahead and plan our classes, and then we'll come back and we'll register for them in a little bit. So go ahead and click on Plan Ahead. The Plan Ahead feature is good for two things. It's good for if you don't know what class you're wanting specifically, and it's also good if you have spoken to an advisor and they've created a plan for you. You can actually go back in and accept that, and it'll enroll you in everything that they set up in their plan for you. So you're going to get to a screen like this. You want to select your term. In this case, I'm going to use fall. So we want to take classes in fall. And then we can create a new plan. Any plans that you create will appear on here, and you can go back in and make edits and whatnot, but you're going to want to start with create a new plan. So go ahead and create that. Okay, so there are three different things on my screen right now that you're going to want to know what they are. The first is up here. It's the search for classes area. You're going to use that to look for any classes that you're wanting to take. You can search by department, so like English, for example, is right there, or you can search by keyword. And you don't even have to use full words. You can use like psych and gov and anthro and these things, and it'll pull up all classes that are relevant to the phrase that you typed in. The other two things on my screen down here, it's going to list all of the classes that I've either planned or I'm enrolled in. So I'm actually already enrolled in this class, so it's grayed out and it says registered. And then the other thing is over here, it's going to build a visual schedule of any classes that you add either to your plan or to enroll in. So we're going to start out with biology. I want to show you a couple things there. When a class is offered during the term you selected, so in this case fall of 2020, it will have two options. You'll have a view sections option and you'll have add course. You will probably never use this add course button, so just go ahead and click view sections. And we'll look at principles of biology, view sections. Okay, so with science classes in particular, you're going to have to add two different blocks if this science class has a lab. So principles of biology, it's a 5-credit-hour lecture lab. So that means I have to add a lecture right here and a lab. It'll also say it won't let you add one without the other. When you're looking at classes, and really any class that you're trying to add, you want to make sure it's on campus. So this column right here with campus, you want to hover over and make sure it's on campus. We do offer classes on high school campuses, and so you don't want to enroll in a high school class because you don't go to that high school. So make sure it's on campus, and then check your times. So it's going to show some darker boxes. This is a week right here. It's going to show some darker boxes, some lighter. The darker are the days that the class takes place on. And then you're going to want to look at the time. So this is how you're going to make sure that nothing overlaps and that you have the time schedule that you want. And then I mentioned with science classes, you have to add two different, a lecture and a lab. Make sure that they're the same professor. So I want to add Ty Eubanks for the lecture. I also want to make sure it's Ty on the lab. Okay, so both of those are planned, and you can see that they've appeared down here in a visual representation. So you go about, you'll add all the classes that you want, and then you'll save your plan. I'll save it as tutorial. Okay, so this plan is saved. So that means now it's ready to enroll. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go over to registration and then register for classes. Okay, then you're going to select the same term, whichever term you're wanting to enroll in. And you can actually search for more classes here. If you know for sure what you want to enroll in, you can go ahead and add it here and it'll enroll you directly. But I would advise just making a plan. If your advisor has made any plans for you in the past, you'll want to go over here to plans and select it. And since I just made a plan for myself, I'll go over here as well. So you go to plans, and then depending on how many plans you have, you're going to have up to 3. You're going to find the one you want. In this case, it's tutorial. And then you're going to go over here and click Add All. Double check them down here. Make sure these are the ones that you want. It's going to say web registered if you're about to enroll in that class. So if you don't want that class, just click on there, click remove, and it won't be a problem. Since I do want to enroll in these, I'm going to have them as web registered. I'm going to click submit. And now I'm enrolled. Sometimes error codes will appear. If you have that problem, feel free to reach out to someone in Student Success or in the admissions office. We'd be happy to help. So I hope this is helpful for you. It's nice and easy, and yeah, if you have questions, don't hesitate to contact one of us. Thanks.